Hello students, this is Naidu ma'am. How are you all? I hope all are fine and safe. Okay. So from today we are going to start our new session. Yes. Now we are. So for this session for English you are going to use 3 books, that are the course book, the grammar book and the literature book. So now today we are going to start with our course book, that is the Starburst, written by Shefali Ray. And from this book we are going to start our first new chapter. The name of the chapter is You Can No Longer Reach Me, Said the Sky. So before starting the chapter, we will see on page number 11, warm up is given over here. So some pictures are given in this warm up. The first picture is global warming in the Arctic. Now what do you mean by global warming? Global warming means increase of temperature in the atmosphere. When there is a sudden increase of temperature, it will cause global warming. The second picture is destruction of the rainforest for palm oil plantation in Borneo. So, see, some places are there, for example, some countries are there like Indonesia, Malaysia. What they used to do? They used to cut the trees, the tropical forest. They used to cut the tropical forest. The forests are cleared and to make a way for the oil palm plantation. They used to grow their palm oil. So this is also a cause for deforestation. Now the next picture is choked water bodies in India. So as you know that many industries are there, or the human waste, or the things that we are throwing it down, we are dumping that in the rivers, and they are choking the water bodies there. Okay, so these are some, means the nature is giving us a lot of things, but what are we doing? We are destructing the things, we are destructing our nature. So this story also have some like this knowledge. Okay, now we are going to start, but before, the lesson it's a folk tale. It's a folk tale of Nigeria. So what do you mean by folk tale? What do you mean by folk tale? A folk tale are the short stories that are spoken by the people. Folk tales are the short stories that are spoken by the people. Means the stories that are passed from generation to generation. They will have some songs, they will have some animals, they will have jokes. So folk tales are the things that which give us values, and that teaches us to how to live a life, how to live a meaningful life. So there are so many folk tales of India are famous. Some names are the fairy who cried gems, the lion's wedding, the broken pot, the wishing tree. So there are so many folk tales of India are there. So now we are going to see the folk tale of Nigeria. So before starting the chapter, let's have a summary of it now. Okay, so this story is of a woman named Edisi. So as you see, now the sky is so far apart from us, but long time ago it's not like that. The sky is very nearer to us, like one hand distance. So what is the motto of the sky? A long time ago, what the sky used to do? It used to feed us. Whatever we want, we can raise our hand and we can take it from the sky. So human beings, whatever the food they want, they can take it. Whatever the things they want, they can take it from the sky. The sky used to feed the human beings. But this greedy lady, Edisi, she is a greedy lady. So what she used to do, she is never satisfied with what she have. If she have cotton clothes, but still she want the silk clothes. She has brass ornaments, but she always want the gold or the gems inbuilt in ornaments, and she is very greedy. So once what is going on, there is a party going on over there and everyone are enjoying the dishes. And what the Edison did, she is taking everything from the sky and she is eating a little bit and throwing the rest of the items. So by this she is wasting a lot of things. Due to this the sky got very angry, and what the sky did? She punished and said, now I am not going to feed you all, and now I am going to be far apart from all of you. So at last the earth decided that she is going to feed the human beings. But how? For feeding them they have to work hard. Means the human beings have to plow the field, they have to sow the seeds, they have to write the grains, and now they are going to get the food. Okay. So this is the summary of the story. Now I am going to read the chapter paragraph wise and going to explain you. How distant and unreachable the sky looks when you look up towards it. But it was not always so. A very long time ago, the sky was close, rather so close that one could reach up to it. Here is how it became distant. Now, so the sky is, so as we are seeing the sky, that the sky is far apart, but long time ago the sky is very nearer to us. And now we are going to see how it became distant. Now we are going to see the story that how it went so far. Close to the earth and to its humans, the sky was as abundant as it was expansive. It generously offered the people all the food they needed from its largesse. So now when the sky is very close to the earth, the sky was abundant. Abundant means more than enough. It was very expansive. Expansive means covering a large amount of space. Means the sky is covering a large amount of space and it is very broad, and it generously offered, and generously means it is providing the food to the people whatever they want. Largesse means the act or quality of being big-hearted. Means the sky had a very big heart. The sky is very generous and it's providing the food and whatever the things the people want from it. I will feed you like a doting mother and shall continue to do so for generations. Take whatever you need from me, said the sky, as it regarded the tiny earthlings kindly. Then it reached down towards them till it was only an arm's length away. So what the sky said, that I will feed you like a doting mother. Doting means showing a lot of love for somebody. Means it's showing a love. Like a mother shows love for her children. Like this, the sky is showing love for the human beings, and she is giving food, and she is going to be continue feeding the peoples from generation to generation. Take whatever you want from me, said the sky. But as it regarded the tiny earthlings, tiny means whatever the things want the human beings, they can take from that sky. Then it reached down towards them. And it's just one arm length away. Just one arm length away means just you can raise your hands like this and you can grab whatever you want from the sky. Delighted, people reach into it, pulling out of it all the food they needed to overcome hunger or a craving for fancy dishes. So whatever. So the people showing their great pleasure means whatever they want, whatever the food they want, the sweet fancy dishes means whatever the dish, whether it is sweet, whether it is sour, whatever the dishes, whether it is whatever snacks, lunch, dinner, whatever they want, they are going to take that one, just raising their hands, and they are overcoming their hunger, Nothing pleased the sky more than to offer all the people needed or desired at all times of the day. There were light meals for breakfast and round meals for lunch and dinner. When the dazzling sun was high in the sky, the food it offered was spicy and exciting. So it's giving light meals for breakfast. So it's providing the breakfast, it's providing the lunch, it's providing the dinner. So when the sun was high, when the dazzling means when there is a bright sunshine, the food is offered was spicy. So when there is a daytime means when the sun is very bright, the food whatever they are providing is very spicy. In cold winters, people got pale and gently flavored cold dishes. And in cold winters, when it's time of the winter, the people are getting pale and gently flavored. Pale means light color. Whatever the light color food is, they are going to get it from the sky. At night, it offered bright little snacks from its starry reservoir for people to munch on. All the people needed to do was to break off or sniff off a bit of the sky for their needs. Everyone was happy. So at night it used to be give bright little snacks and the food in the night time. And what people have to do? Reservoir. Reservoir means a large amount of something that is available to use. Means from a reservoir, like we have a reservoir, like a reservoir we have seen the dam, reservoir dam. The water is stored and whenever we require we take it. Like this, the sky is having a reservoir of the food items, and whatever they want, what they want to do, just they have to take their hands raise, they have to raise their hands and they have to take a bit. They have to take off. Snip off means take out. They have to take out one piece and they can eat that one. So everyone was happy because they don't have to work hard, just they are resting, and whenever they feel hunger they can take the food from the sky. Time passed and slowly people forgot that they needed to be thrifty and often broke off much larger chunks than they actually needed. They ate what they could and tossed aside the remaining into the flowing waters of the river or ditches. So time passed. Now the time is slowly going on, and now the people, they become reliable. They become very reliable. They are thrifty. Thrifty means careful about not wasting. They are needed to be thrifty. Now they are just taking the food and they are eating whatever they want, and the remaining they are going to be throw it to the rivers or the ditches. Ditches means the tunnels that we use to throw the water away. Okay. So now whatever means, now the human beings, they become careless. They're just taking the food. Means we say now that whatever we are getting easily, we don't have respect towards it. Like that, they are getting the food very easily, so they don't respect about the food. They stopped caring about how much they took. Oh, there's plenty in the sky reserve, they would say. The sky can spare it. So what they used to say, the sky means plenty of things. So many things are there in the sky, and so they can take. And the sky can spare it, means the sky can bear all these things. Thus began the thoughtless game of greed and waste. Still the sky gave generously and the people grabbed pieces of the sky greedily. Now from here, the greed and the waste. Greed means the people are becoming more greedy. They are taking more and more, and now they are wasting the things. Whatever they want, they are taking, and rest of all they are wasting. So like this, but still the sky is very generous. The sky is very kind. Generously means very kind. The sky is very kind that it's still giving the people. It's still feeding the people, and the people are taking the pieces greedily and they are wasting it. But not for long, just as a mother who at times loses her patience with her children, the sky becomes furious at such indulgence and waste. Now indulgence means doing or enjoying something to the point of excess. Now the sky is bearing all the things. The people are wasting the food, but the sky is bearing. But at certain age, the sky becomes furious. Now the sky becomes very angry because the things are going to be wasted. Now what happened? Now the sky becomes very angry, and now the sky did not want to make more wastage. It faced, darkened with grey clouds, and it spoke amidst and crack of lightning and thunder. I have given you all that I have, but you have slighted me by wasting the precious food that I offered. Lo, the sign of your carelessness and greed lie everywhere. So what the sky said? That now one day the sky become very angry. Its face become very darkened with grey clouds. Now the sky become very covered with the grey clouds. Means it's very angry. And now what the sky is saying, that I have given you all the things. You have slighted me. Slighted means treated rudely or without respect. the sky is giving whatever the human beings want, and they never respect about the sky, and they are taking the food and they are wasting the food. So what's the sky said? The sign of your carelessness and greed lie everywhere. That now I am seeing that you all become careless and you all become greedy and you are wasting the food here and there. So the earth was littered with partially beaten fruits, half-eaten pudding, amidst rice and bread stained with curries and sauce, to name just a few. Some of this floated in drains and rivers or lay rotting in ugly piles. So the earth was littered. Littered means untidy. The earth was very untidy with the beaten fruits. Means they are eating some part and they are throwing. Half-eaten puddings. Amidst matlab in middle. In middle rest. So they are eating some rice and they are throwing rest of it. So they are all lying in the, they are all floating in the drains or in the rivers, and they are rotting ugly piles. Means they are lying here and there. Means they are just wasting the food. Okay, I hope you understand this video. In the next video we are going to continue. Thank you.